Business leaders told the president on a call today that testing is a key to reopening the country. I mean, we still don't have widespread testing. Without that, what happens?
We're lost without that. We were just as much in the dark as we were 2 months ago in terms of how it spread, who it spread to, why one person gets sick and the other does not. So without this basic tool, we're just kidding ourselves. It's kind of bizarre that we haven't moved forward really with wide-scale testing, and yet we're pretending that May 1 is somehow a reasonable target. The May 1 has complete random selection, and we're focusing on the wrong thing. We need to understand which way is up, how bad it is. Do 10% of the people in New York City have antibody? Does 1%? We don't know the most basic stuff, and it's incredible to me that we're talking about reopening without really the first fact in place.
Why are you shaking your head, Dr. Choo?
Yeah, I'm just in absolute agreement. I mean, the reason that we are here today in this pickle of all being at home is because we had no testing. And we know now this is an invisible virus. It's a very smart virus that spreads in the asymptomatic or pre-symptomatic stage. And the only way to make an invisible virus visible is testing. But we didn't have testing, at least not testing at a scale that allowed us to test asymptomatic people. So that's how we got here. When you are not able to see the enemy, you do what we had to end up doing, which is widespread hiding, basically. We are hiding from the virus because it's invisible. So, and that's working, you know, for the most part. In places that are really aggressive about social distancing and stay-at-home orders, it's working, and virus rates are going down and will continue to go down.
So let me ask you this, Dr. Choo.
And so we'll be back where we were at the beginning.
Let me ask you this then, real quick, and let me get this question in, and then what about people who are saying, well, you know, the death rate or the number of people who have it is going to be lower than the flu, maybe from 2018 and on, and that so this was all for naught. And then I'll get to Dr. Sepkowitz after this, please. Go ahead, Dr. Choo, quickly.
Yeah, I mean, just simply not true. I mean, the death rate is kind of unknown because we're not doing widespread testing, and we're missing a lot of cases outside of hospitals. But clearly, from every piece of data we have, the death rate is extremely high with this disease.